नमस्कार, फिर पैसा बोलता है मैं आपका स्वागत है। मैं आनंद श्रीनिवासन। आज बहुत दिनों के बाद मार्केट फिर 20,000 पॉइंट्स क्रॉस कर दी है। जब मैं देख रहा था 20,012 पॉइंट में ट्रेड कर रहा था आज सुबह। मार्केट का बढ़ोतरी का एक ही कारण है कि अमेरिका में ये तय हो गया है कि ये आखिरी रेट हाइक भी आ गया है और इसके बाद रेट कटौती ही होगी। यानी कि जेरोम पोल बोल रहे हैं कि वो रेट कट अभी जल्दी में नहीं करेंगे, कुछ देर लगेगा। हायर फॉर लॉन्गर वही उनका मंत्र है, लेकिन मार्केट ये समझती है कि रेट कट जल्दी आ जाएगी और इसी की आशा में मार्केट ऊपर चल रही है। डॉलर नीचे आ गई है, लगभग 3 मंथ लो के पास है यूएस डॉलर। जब यूएस डॉलर 3 मंथ लो भी होगी तो सोना पीछे नहीं रहेगा। सोना चेन्नई में 5,890 रुपया तक ट्रेड कर रही है, 5,890 टुडे। आज उसमें 3% की जीएसटी लगाएं तो 6,000 के ऊपर चला गया। ये 22 कैरेट गोल्ड है, प्योर गोल्ड। 24 कैरेट गोल्ड तो 62,400 प्लस टैक्सेस ट्रेड हो रही है, लगभग 63,000 की आसपास ट्रेड हो रही है। ये आशा ही है कि मार्केट में रेट कट आएगी। अगर अमेरिका में जैसे मैंने बोला 1 साल में 2-3 बार रेट कट हो जाती है तो गोल्ड में और 10-15% की इजाफा आ सकती है। इसके माने गोल्ड 7,000 तक जा सकती है जब रेट कट शुरू होगी तो। और अगर मार्केट में कुछ करेक्शन आया तो उसे लाभ उठाकर हमें गोल्ड और खरीदना चाहिए। तो आज ट्रेड ये है कि इंटरेस्ट रेट्स नीचे आने की आशंका में 10 ईयर यील्ड अब लगभग 4.32 पे ट्रेड हो रही है, लगभग 0.68 लोअर देन 5%। तो मार्केट में ये उम्मीद लेके बैठे हैं कि रेट कट जल्दी आ जाएगी। अगर रेट कट जल्दी नहीं आई तो मार्केट ये समझती है कि अमेरिका में रिसेशन आएगी। तो जेरोम पोल क्या करेंगे हमको वेट करके देखना पड़ेगा। Today was also a very sad day in the sense that Charlie Munger passed away. Charlie Munger was 99 years, 10 months and 27 days. Had he lived another 35 days, he would have hit that magic number of 100 years. But I don't think it mattered to Charlie.
Not it.
Whatever I have been talking to you in English, Hindi and Tamil primarily over the last 5 years is basically what I have learned, most of it from Charlie Munger. Charlie Munger was the first to make me understand that psychology played a greater role in investing than actual finance or numbers.
True.
He did a very famous speech in Harvard Law School many years ago called The Principles of Human Misjudgment.
Yes, and you encourage people to go see that video. It's a 1 hour, 20 minute long
It's
video.
a 1 hour, 20 minute video. I suggest you see it. He talked about 25 principles of human misjudgment. He talked about incentivizing, commitment fallacy, several things. He recommended a book which I have read many times, which Shashwat and Vinod reviewed in our sister channel called Influence.
Yes.
Influence is one of the most remarkable books I have read.
Robert Cialdini.
Written by Robert Cialdini. This is a very important book for you to understand how you are conned into buying products such as insurance, life insurance, which you do not need at all. Charlie was a great fan of Cicero, Benjamin Franklin, and many honest thinker. Charlie has many things to his credit when he called a spade, whether it was even when it was the current fad. The last being the way he took on cryptocurrency and called it in a name which I cannot say it here. Of course, Charlie was proved right. Sam Bankman-Fried, who was touted as the next Warren Buffett, is in jail. Binance is down and out for the count. The owner of Binance is being held inside the United States. Permission has been denied for him to go back to the UAE. He has to stay in the US and awaits sentencing after pleading guilty. It is expected that he will get a 3-year sentence. But all this thing says is one thing, that crypto is exactly what Charlie discussed. There can be one Bitcoin. There cannot be millions of other Bitcoins. The right to print is that of the sovereigns and nobody else. And then if everybody starts printing, then there is no meaning for money. I will miss Charlie personally, but he leaves behind a lot of writings, a lot of books on him, and a lot of treasure trove of videos. I urge you to spend time and look at this 1 hour 20-minute video where I will ask them to share it below, and you will understand human psychology better. So Vinod wanted to ask me a question or two today, which I would answer. Not in a great mood today, of course, and which I will try my best to answer.
Praveen Kumar is asking, I bought 100 shares and gifted it to my son. When the share price was, let's say he bought it for 100 rupees, then he gifted it for 120. Then his son sells it in the market at 140. People are telling him that his son must play long-term capital gains for 40 rupees, and some say for 20 rupees. So should he pay for the 20 rupees after he got it as a gift, or does he have to pay it for all the 40 rupees from the 100 rupees?
If he can technically show that he got it for 120, then he will pay for 120. But the balance 20, his father will be liable to pay tax.
His father will be liable to paying tax.
Yes, the father, when he transfers from 100 to 120, has enjoyed a gain of 20. Selling, that's 20. And when it goes from 120 to 140, he has to...
The son will have to pay 20, father will have to pay
20. But it can also be that the son can show a 40 rupee increase and pay it himself.
Pay it all himself.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question which everyone keeps asking is, according to your evaluation of debt-free and PE ratio being value picking, first things you should filter out. Why is Anand sir recommending SPIC and recommending EID pari?
SPIC is not debt-free. Right? And
But its PE ratio is very attractive.
because it's making fertilizers.
Correct.
And input and output prices of fertilizers are decided by the government. Same thing with the AD Perry. It makes sugar. It used to make hard-boiled sweets. It was a great buy, but it sold it to low tech. So if it had a brand value, then we would have bought it. Perry is again trading in a commodity, and both input and output prices are controlled by government. Right now, sugar you cannot export. Even though there is demand. And the price of cane is decided by the government.
Correct.
This makes the government wants to please the farmer and asks the mill owner to pay maximum price for sugar cane. Wants to keep the price of sugar low to keep the consumer happy. In both cases, the mill owner is the sufferer. In this case, the mill owner is EAD Perry. Better to avoid. I will do more questions later. Thank you for watching पैसा बोलता है. आपने इस पॉडकास्ट को सुना, इसके लिए मैं आपका आभारी हूँ. अगर आपको इस वीडियो पसंद आई तो आप इस वीडियो को लाइक कर सकते हैं और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं और बेल नोटिफिकेशन भी दबाएं. अगर आपने बेल नोटिफिकेशन नहीं दबाया तो आपको नोटिफिकेशन नहीं आएगा जब हम एक नया वीडियो डालेंगे. इस वीडियो को अपने दोस्त और रिश्तेदार के पास भेजें और उनको देखने की आग्रह करें. धन्यवाद. नमस्कार. जय हिंद. नमस्कार. फिर पैसा बोलता है में आपका स्वागत है. जनवरी के महीने में मैं त्रिवेंद्रम आ रहा हूँ. त्रिवेंद्रम में आपसे मिलूंगा. जो भी मुझे त्रिवेंद्रम में मिलना चाहता है, नीचे दिए हुए जीमेल में trivandrummp@gmail.com में मेल भेजें और या नीचे दिए गए व्हाट्सएप नंबर में हमें संपर्क करें. धन्यवाद.